If you travel I-71 through Cincinnati, you may have noticed construction work on a pedestrian bridge and wondered what's going on there.
What's being done? That's the question. The other question, who's paying for it? Also, is it worth it? Those are some of the questions you might have. Night on Your Side reporter Tom McKee wanted to know as well. Live in Evanston with a story you'll see only on 9. Tom?
Well, Clyde, a bit of history first. When this Interstate 71 stretch was built in the late 1960s, the community of Evanston was cut right in half. So to let kids go back and forth to school and to and from the community pool, this pedestrian bridge was built. Now it's showing its age and is getting a big upgrade, but not everyone thinks that's really a good use of taxpayer dollars.
Geneva Stuckey has lived on Evanston Avenue for 49 years and loves the community. Her house is just down the street from the pedestrian bridge over I-71, which she says isn't used that much.
On weekends, it's used more than, during weekdays. And especially now that the children are out of school to come to the park, then it's used more often.
Now the bridge is getting an extreme makeover. Sharon Smigelski of the Ohio Department of Transportation says there's a lot of work involved.
Painting structural steel, adding ramps to make it ADA compliant, adding new fencing, new rail, some maintenance on the stairway, and raising the structure about 6 inches comes in at about $1.134 million.
How much?
The contract sold for $1.134 million.
Much of the cost is for ramps for the disabled at both ends of the bridge. Federal highway rules say you just can't paint a bridge anymore. If you make improvements, you have to make sure the structure complies with the Americans with Disabilities Act.
I think it's ridiculous. I really do think it's ridiculous. We have so many other needs that money could be used for.
It's definitely needed because you just can't consider one part of your population. You have to be able to do something for all of the people.
Pastor Peterson Mingo is vice president of the Evanston Community Council.
I know that if it was made handicap accessible, that a lot of those who really need it would also use it.
Now back here live in Evanston, $1 million is coming from federal transportation enhancement funds, $105,000 in city matching funds coming from the city's bridge fund. But right now, if they don't do it now, transportation officials say that in 10 to 15 years, they'd have to replace the entire bridge at a much, much higher cost. Work, it's expected to be done this fall. Tom McKee, Night on Your Side, live in Evanston.